Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very funny experience to share with you guys while playtesting the new cards on MD Pro. So a few hours ago, I was trying to playtest with different hands. Like I was not opening with a specific hand. I just was playtesting with different opening hands against some bots on MD Pro, and it was going well. It was going decently, but mostly I was practicing against Ryzeal. But Ryzeal is very boring to play against. There is only so much they can do and so much we can do against them basically. So I tried to find another bot to practice against basically, because I don't have like IRL friends to playtest with. So that's what I can do, I guess, as a casual player. But then I discovered a solo mode by the name of Tearlament. And I realized, okay, so Tearlament is very obnoxious to play with, especially with as Dragunity, right? Especially the Shadow version. So that could be interesting. So I just clicked on this mode, like Tearlament with the Shadow, like I think Shadow Beast as a thumbnail, expecting like a regular duel against a modern Tearlament, right? However, what ensued is a very weird duel, like a very chaotic duel that I wanna show you guys. Before I show you the replay, let me show you like the deck list that I tried to play test with. Obviously, it's not optimized. Like I said, like in the other videos, I'm a casual player. Like I don't really dive deep into like the non-engine ratios and whatnot because I couldn't care less. I'm more interested in the fun I have with the deck than actually being competitive because I couldn't care less about competition. So yeah, so this is what I was trying to play with, and it's very similar to the deck list I showed in the other video. So yeah. Just as a disclaimer before I show the replay, this is not a video to be taken too seriously. Okay, don't overthink this. This is just a funny experience, or at least I found it funny. I actually found it hilarious, but you will see why. This is just a funny experience I'm sharing with you guys, okay? This is not meant to be taken like too seriously. Don't overthink this. I don't want to hear it about, oh, too many one-offs, too many bricks and whatnot. Like, I think I might do a separate video about the brick problem with Dragunity and why people think that and why I disagree, but that's a different video. But just sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Like this is supposed to be a funny video, and you will see why. Hopefully, you will see why. So, what is the video? Start by date. Okay, so versus full power tier first window. So let's go. So keep in mind, I'm expecting to go against a Tearlament deck. All right, a Tearlament Shadow deck. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, so very good hand. Very this is a random hand. Like I did not handpick this hand. This is a randomly generated hand, and like I said, I won the rock paper scissors, and I went first. Okay, so let's see what happens. So good hand. I start with normal summoning. Queerness, activate the effect to try to search Divine Lance. Immediately, I get met with Haveness. Okay, not bad. We already have interactions. Haveness mills 3 cards, and let's see what they mill. Oops. So what is it? So they mill Keldo, Soliek, and Diviner of a Hero. Okay, not bad. So they already have a shuffler, which is annoying. Okay, but it's fine. So we get the lance, we activate, and they get here. I don't think that it shows here in the historic here, but I think they added Merly to their hand. Okay, yes, you heard that correctly, Merly. This deck list has Merly in it, and oh boy, it's not the only banned card in here. Trust me. So yeah, so I think this is where they added Merly. Let me check. If this card is sent, add one. Yeah, Tearlament monster. Yeah, this is where they added the Merly. I don't know why it didn't show in the historic here. Okay, so at this point I'm like, okay, wait a second. Why does this list has Merly in it? Now I'm scared, right? But it's fine. Let's just play. Let's just see where this goes. Okay. So now I activate Remus, get the Ravine. I'm trying to play, summon the Remus, standard combo by now. And I just go into Guider. Here I activate Guider to get the Sephiroth. So far so good. And I activate my Divine Lance. So far so good, right? And this is where the weird stuff starts happening. Because now I get hit with a Herald of the Green Light. But wait, there is more, because what did he just discard? Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, green, like Herald of the Green Light discarding yugioh is just criminal. Oh boy. Okay. At this point, I'm like, okay, I think I made a big mistake trying to practice against this bot. But anyway, yugioh, ladies and gentlemen, another banned card. And by the way, this bot plays multiple copies of everything. Millers, Shufflers, and Merly. So keep that in mind. Okay, so yugioh is gonna mill. So first of all, Divine Lance is negated, obviously, and destroyed. yugioh is going to mill 5. So let's see what they mill. So from our side, they milled Magnamut, Ash, Falchion, which is nice, Legatus, and Seyfert. So rip to our only copy of Legatus, I guess. So we can't even search Legatus. And they milled another Diviner of the Herald, Orange Light. Of course, they are on Orange Light. They milled another Shuffler, Modora, and another Miller. Great! So now they're gonna mill more. So now it's Kelbeck. Jesus Christ. Okay. And of course they milled the Shadow Beast, because why wouldn't they? Okay. So yeah, it's looking great, guys. I just barely started playing. Okay, this is my turn, by the way. This is my first turn. Anyway, now Kelbeck is just gonna mill even more, and Shadow Beast is gonna draw a card. Okay, draw a card and mill more. Let's see what they mill. So on my side, let me check. On my side, they milled Tempest, great, Mistletoe, Huvalos, Ringo Worm, good, and another Remus. Okay, on that side, they milled the Field Spell, Orange Light again, another Kelbeck, 2 other Kelbecks actually, and Sheeran. So, okay, they finally hit a fusion. Great. So, yeah, they already have 15 cards in the graveyard. Like, it's my turn, they have more cards in the graveyard than me. Great. Anyway, I still have not started playing, by the way. I just like summoned Guider. Okay, Sheeran is gonna fuse. I think they fused with the card that they added. I don't know why it doesn't show here, but they fused with Merly, basically, to summon the Kit Kalos. And what do you think is gonna happen here? Kit Kalos is going to send the Havness, I think. Yep, the Havness, and Havness is going to fuse with the Shadow Beast, obviously, into Winda. Okay, now you already saw the activation of Falchion here. It's fine. So now I have to deal with Winda. Now, I don't need to tell you guys why Winda is so cancerous to play against, okay? It's a floodgate that only allows you to special summon once, and that's it, basically, right? And you can't even get rid of it in conventional ways, because for some reason, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay? By your opponent's card effects, more specifically. So even if I had Raigeki in hand, it won't do shit. So the only option here is if I had somehow a Droplet in my hand, and we all know how much of a staple Droplet is in Dragunity, right? Anyway, so if this was old Dragunity without the new support, this is where we would pack our cards, GG, easy, and we just go next, right? Like, we cannot do anything. I can't even attack over it because it's my first turn. Like, I wouldn't blame you if you thought this is their turn, to be honest. But anyway, so this is Winda. But guys, we're not playing old Dragunity. We are playing the newly improved Dragunity, okay? So, I look at my graveyard and I see I have Falchion here. And this card, I already thought it was broken. But after this duel, I thought even it's more broken than I thought. Because Falchion can activate here from the graveyard to equip another copy of itself to Guider, which is great. Thanks, Konami. Thanks for not like limiting the cards to only summoning other Dragunity dragons. Okay, and this is very important because Falchion's second effect can allow us to banish any card, any face-up card on the opponent's field, okay? So this is how we can get rid of Winda. So I mean, like right here, I'm excited. Oh shit, we actually have ways now to play even under these bullshit plays, right? So I'm just gonna activate Falchion and get rid of the Winda. And thank God Falchion's effect does not destroy, okay? it vanishes, because if it was destruction, we still have the same problem, because Winda cannot be destroyed with card effects. Anyway, so right here I'm just thinking, so my opponent has 2 shufflers in hand, 2 shufflers in the graveyard, so it's gonna be very annoying to play through, right? Even if the bot ends up not using like the shufflers in the most optimal way, right? But oh, don't worry, we still have more. So here I activate Ring of Worm and go into Crystal Wing, because we have so much gas in hand and in graveyard that I am allowed to go into Crystal Wing, and now I'm Nibiru-proofed. So that is that. Here I discard the Samsara and then immediately bounce back the Ravine, and I activate the Tempest that he so graciously gave us to go into Romulus. Romulus is gonna search the Glow, and Glow is going to search the Mistletoe. Oh, but the Mistletoe is in graveyard, but it's fine because Glow can also search from the graveyard. We summon the Mistletoe, and here the first interaction happened with the shufflers. So here he activates, I think, was it Modora? Oh, I keep clicking on that one. So he activated Modora, yeah. So he activated Modora, and let's see what he targets here, okay? So he targets Gyderg, Romulus, and Glow. Okay? These are pretty important pieces, right? Like, okay, Romulus, okay, thank you for recycling Romulus for us, I guess. And Gyderg and Glow, they're very important, right? Like, this is, I would say, this is a good shuffling. You know, like this is a good use of Medora here, because on the activation of Mistletoe, he just denies us the Gyderg and the Glow play, right? So right here, I'm thinking whether, should I negate this? Because I have so much gas. Surely I can play through it, right? So I don't know what happened in my head. I decided that as the prompt appeared on the screen to decide whether or not I negate with Crystal Wing, I decided to just go into the setting. I decided it was a really good time to go into the settings and try to see if there was like a slider or something to decrease the speed of the game, because it was a little bit fast for me, right? I don't know why I thought it was a good time there. Like, I could have just decided right there and then whether or not negate, and then I do this. But for some reason, I decided it was a good idea to do this while the prompt was up. Now, why is that important? Because at this point, I was trying to go back from this menu to the game. In MD Pro, you actually need like to go into this arrow right here to go back to the game. But because I'm a Master Duel player, I'm used to right-click the mouse to go back through the menus, right? So I do that. And when I do that, what I hear is the chain link resolving in the background. That's weird. I still did not decide it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I just canceled the prompt. So basically, I let the shuffler go through, and the chain link is now resolving in the background. So here I panic a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, I just lost my Gyderg and Glow. Whoops. I told you it's gonna get more interesting. So now I don't have my Glow, and I don't have my Gyderg, and my Romulus is back in the extra deck. It's no big deal. Okay, so now I have to continue comboing without Gyderg and without the Glow. So again, I look through my graveyard, I look through my hand, and I think about my options, because after all, I only went into this duel to playtest. So there is no reason to surrender here. I might as well just play through, right? And see what I can do. I'm gonna try to push the combo the farthest I could do. Okay, so okay, at least we got rid of Winda, we got rid of Modora, so he used one shuffler, so now we have to worry about the second shuffler, okay? He still has, what is it? He still has Keldo. Okay, so now I just activate Ravine, and I'm trying to play through, so I discard the Phalanx, and I send the Saronir to the graveyard, and I send the Lobelium. Seyfert is going to get me the Lobelium back, and this is where he activates his second shuffler. Okay, so what does he target? He targets the Lobelium, the Saronir, and the Phalanx. Now, if you notice, the Phalanx is the only level 2 tuner that I could like realistically use at this point in time, right? So it was a good target. And Saronir and Lubellion, obviously, so I don't have access to my Bestial Engine. So here I'm thinking, okay, surely I negate this. I keep clicking on the wrong one. So surely I negate this. And indeed, I do negate this with the Crystal Wing. So we negate this. Okay, so now we played through 2 Millers, 2 Shufflers, Winda, and Herald of the Green Light. All of which were turn 0 plays. Okay? This is the crazy thing. Like, all of these interactions happen turn 0 from my opponent's point of view, okay? Fine. And we lost our Guider Ganglo. So let's see what we can do. Now that we negated the Keldo. So I get back this Lubellium. I get Drew Swarm. Banish the 1 card from their graveyard. Summon the Drew Swarm. And go into Atom. Atom is going to summon Red MD. And Red MD is going to summon the Magnamut that was milled as one of the mills from earlier. Okay, so now I get access to Magnamut, which can activate to search in the end phase. Okay, now I use the Magnamut and Atom to go into Seal, activate Samsara, get the Mistletoe, and because we have Phalanx in the graveyard, we can equip the Phalanx. So for now, it's like regular plays. And at this point, as I'm comboing, I'm thinking, okay, you floodgated me. Now I'm gonna floodgate you back because I'm petty like that. Okay, I don't care if it's a bot or not. so I'm gonna make his life miserable, even though he doesn't have a life technically. So yeah, so here because we used the Seifert already and we accessed our Bestial Engine already, I thought at this point the best target would be Armagram. I was on Armagram in this list, and this Armagram is gonna be very important for this combo. Okay, so I summon Armagram, which is nice. So now I summon back the Phalanx, and this is where you need to get creative with the combo to actually end on the strongest board possible, right? So I summon back the Lubellium, get the Regained, and go into this pattern, okay? With the Phalanx and Lubellium. And here I activate this pattern. And here I realized, wait a second, I can do a funny play. I can actually summon back the Winda they summoned on me. So I can just summon the Winda right here and pass turn. Hey, they wouldn't be able to do shit. But again, I don't want to end on one of their end boards. You know, like I don't want to use their cards. I want to use my cards. I want to see what I can do with my cards, right? This is the whole point of this duel, right? I'm trying to play test. So I choose against it, okay? But just keep in mind that was an option. So I summon back the Grimgu Worm and I use the Dispatter and Armagram to go into Romulus, which he graciously put back into our extra deck, okay? So now I'm going into Pisty, and then I'm going into Triple Burst. And Pisty and Triple Burst are part of usually the combos that play into Drawl, right? Around Drawl, I should say. But in this case, I'm just using them as a combo piece. So now Pisty is gonna summon back the Phalanx, and I'm going to use the Phalanx and Triple Burst to go into Georgius. Hello there. Georgius is going to summon the Lewin from the extra deck, and Lewin activates on special summon. I think he's one of the I think it's the only extra deck card in Dragunity that activates on special summon and not synchro summon, if I'm not mistaken. Just off the top of my head here, like I did not like check this or not. I think it's the only one that activates on special summon instead of synchro summon, which is nice. So here Lewin activates, equips the Phalanx, and here I summon the Phalanx. And the reason why I do this is because I could have kept the Crystal Wing on the field, but I'm playing against Tearlament, right? And negate and destroy is not great against Tearlament. But you know what's great against Tearlament? That's right, baby. Negate and banish. So yeah, so we get Aridbear here, which is one of the best cards against Tearlament, basically. Here I activate the Armagram, banishing specifically Seal and Red MD, because I want Red MD to be banished because of how easily we can get it back with this pattern, right? And I banish Seal to recycle it with Regain, obviously, because we are on one copy of Seal. So yeah, so we summon the Armagram, get back the Seal, and now we just link the Lewin and the Pistis into Seal that we just got back. So now Seal is part of the end board. And Lewin is going to activate to equip to Georgius, and just like that, I floodgated Tearlament back. So you floodgated me, now I floodgated you. And my floodgate is much stronger than yours, so I win. Yay. Anyway, because we got access to Synchro Rumble here, we just use the Synchro Rumble, summon back the Phalanx, and now we're going to use the Armagram with the Phalanx to go into Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. And because I'm petty, I activate the Vengeance Dragon here. I don't wait for their turn. I just activate it here just to push this Kit Kalos in the Spell and Trap Zone, because fuck Kit Kalos, I guess, right? And I'm not done yet, because now we're on the end phase. I search Jewel Swarm with the effect of Magnamut, and we pass turn. And here I just sit there and I watch this bot like struggle to play because Georgius is literally cutting off the graveyard from Tearlament. I negate and banish the Sheeran from the hand. I summon... yeah, of course, I draw a card with Regain. Look at this. Look at this shit. Modora sent a Guido from hand. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Thanks, Georgius, I guess. Okay, so he summons Modora. He's trying to play the poor guy. Here, because he special summoned the Modora, I get to activate my effects, Georgius and Regained. Regained is going to summon back the Dispatter, and Georgius is going to summon from the extra deck the Arius. Boom. This is the end board. He's still trying to play. At this point, I actually felt bad. Like, I cut off his graveyard and he's trying to play. And here, I'm just being petty. He's going to activate Merly because, of course, he plays Merly, like I said. And here, I don't even negate the Merly. I actually destroy it because fuck you. That's why. I know you can't activate it in the graveyard anyway. So I'm just gonna destroy it, put back one Falchion in the deck, and he's going to mill. What did he mill? Of course, he milled Reinhardt and Merly, by the way. So, yeah. Or was it that the Merly that... Yeah, it was one of the mills. Okay, so this is the end board on their turn. Basically, they're trying to play. They can't do anything. They go to a battle phase. I say no, fuck you. I'm going to destroy the Kit Kalos, which is in the back row because Vengeance Dragon can destroy a continuous spell plus a monster on the field in the battle phase. So I destroy the Kit Kalos and the Havness, fully aware that they won't do shit under Georgius, which is hilarious. Like, the fact that we could have done this. Oh, yeah, of course. I told you, I'm petty. So I also bounce back to Modora because, yeah, fuck you. And this is basically my end board after everything has been done. And the reason why I find this funny, because it's not just a bot. It's not just like a Tearlament, like modern deck. No, this is full power Tearlament. And the fact that all of this was possible after getting hit with double Millers, double Shufflers, a Herald of the Green Light on Lance, and he also activated Havness on my turn, which allowed him to go into Kit Kalos, which allowed him to go into Winda, so he even floodgated me on turn 0, all of that on turn 0, right? Like, the fact that this is possible under all those circumstances was crazy to me. I know, maybe like if it was a human playing the deck, I would have zero chance of playing, maybe, I don't know. But the fact that it was even possible to play under Winda to begin with is really, really impressive, okay? Like Falchion, oh yeah, I put it back in the deck, but Falchion is so broken in this deck. Like, it's such a good card. Like, thank you, Konami, for giving it a banish effect and not a destruction effect, okay? And thank you for allowing it to summon another copy of itself. To equip another copy of itself, I should say. Yeah, so... if I told you that this end board is part of a game against full power Tearlament, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I wanted to share this with you. And yeah, That's it. That's the whole point of the video. Like, I just wanted to share this funny experience with you guys, and maybe like some people get inspired with like maybe the combo line that I did here. Like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't thinking about educational purpose here when I recorded this. I was thinking, okay, funny duel I want to share. That's it. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.